Excellent!
Hello everyone and welcome to Paul's Hardware. I am Paul, of course, and I am back. I've been kind of gone quite a few weekends over the past month. I was in San Francisco, I was in Boston, I took a trip to the desert. But now I have some time to make some more videos, and to celebrate I decided to do a little bit of hardware porn for you guys. Can I say that? Sure, why not? What I have here is the Newegg TV Test Bed. I brought it home to do some final touches because at work they're doing some construction right now. More on that in just a bit, but I thought I'd give you guys a nice close-up tour because currently it is outfitted with 4 NVIDIA GTX Titans. Now the case is probably the first thing that stands out to you. That is the in-win D-frame case. Just did an unboxing of this over on Newegg TV. It's going to be our test bed test frame, so to speak. And again, I brought it home to tidy up the cables, get it camera ready. We're going to do a video on this at work probably next week, assuming that they're done with all of the painting and construction they're doing right now, because we're getting a bit of an expansion. We're getting some more room and some more space. And to protect it from all that, I decided I might as well just bring it home and finish up my cabling. Again, 4-way GTX Titans in there, so that's pretty awesome. It's probably about the best configuration that we're going to have in this test bed for quite some time, but we've been doing lots of testing on those, and I have one more video with benchmarks that will be coming soon again over on Newegg TV, so stay tuned for that. Powering the whole system is a Hercules 1600 watt power supply by Rosewell. You might notice all the PCI Express cables that are currently plugged in. Those are the only thing that I didn't really tie down too much as far as the cable management goes, and that's simply because, well, they're not going to be there all the time. At the center is an Asus Rampage 4 Formula motherboard, kind of tying the whole thing together. It's an excellent motherboard for both functionality as well as overclocking. We have 4 by 4 gigabytes of G.skill Trident X DDR3 memory. It's rated for speeds up to 2400. Our stock speeds that we usually run it at are 1600. For overclocking just recently, I was running at about 1866, although I wasn't paying too close attention to the memory speeds for those particular tests. Our SSD with our Windows 7 operating system is the SanDisk Ultra Plus 256 gigabyte. It's attached there to the back, kind of tucked out of the way. And then of course the center is an Intel Core i7-3970X CPU, so just about the fastest consumer grade non-Xeon processor you can purchase right now. We were running it at stock for the tests that were already up on Newegg TV. For the upcoming ones, we were running it overclocked at 4.5 gigahertz. That's what it's set to right now. That's thanks of course to the cooler, which is the Cooler Master Sidon 120XL to 120 millimeter closed loop CPU cooler, but it's the thicker radiator version. And you'll notice I was able to actually attach it pretty nicely to the in-win D-frame, just using one of the 120 millimeter fan mounts, and all I had to do was turn it sideways so that the fat parts of the radiator could stick out and still attach on there. It actually works quite well. Also running that on push-pull, but I'm pulling air into the case to give some more airflow over the VRMs and whatnot on the motherboard. As mentioned, we did do some overclocking with this system. I've been overclocking. I got it to a nice stable 4.5 gigahertz because doing my last video with the 4-way Titans, everyone said, well, how far can this actually go? So stay tuned. Again, Newegg TV will be bringing you an overclocking video with all the Titans overclocked. It's kind of finicky to overclock 4 Titans all at once, but I was running them between 1125 and 1150 megahertz, which was pretty awesome. Got some pretty amazing numbers out of that as well. And then we also upped the pixel count by way of 3 NEC 30-inch monitors, 2560 by 1600, benchmarks at a resolution of 7680 by 1600, which is pretty massive. So stay tuned for that. Even ran Bioshock Infinite at that resolution. So got all that coming very, very soon on Newegg TV. But that is going to wrap it up for this quick video. Again, just want to give you guys a close-up look at all this because some of these video cards, some of the Titans are on temporary loan. I'm coming to the end of my time with them, which is very sad, but it's been really cool to play with all that hardware and see what kind of performance it could get. Also, what kind of power draw you need. The 1600 watts is definitely warranted. Under peak load, it was pushing past 1300 watts, which is a lot of wattage. But for the amount of power you get with the Titans, actually not even that bad. There's a closer look at the Newegg TV Test Bed, which I currently have here at home. You've been watching Paul's Hardware. Thank you very much, guys, for bearing with me over the past month, because I know I haven't been posting quite as many videos. I should have more for you coming very soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.